Hello, namaste. It's Leanne Peters here. I'm from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook, and Temple of Balance on YouTube. And I am here to create our monthly healing list event. That's our healing event for some of my Temple of Balance patrons. So thank you so much for your support through Patreon. And today we have 38 people on the healing list. So what I've done is I've printed all of your names out and cut them cut them up and put them in this singing bowl. So I'll be pulling you all out eventually. So let me get started. This is what I'm going to be doing. We're going to start with some smudging. So we're going to clear the energy and do a bit of smudging and clearing to help prepare this space for healing. And then I'm going to use my combined Speed of Light Oracle cards and my Animal Kingdom. There's 110 cards in this deck. And I'm going to pull your name out of here and pick a card for you. Then I'm going to lay you all out here in front of me. So your card with your name. Then I'm going to pull a healing energy card. Not this one, just a healing energy card as a bit of a theme, and then we're going to be drumming. So I really wanted to connect with the drum, and I wanted to really bring forward just the simplicity of the drum beat, and the drum beat of the actual drum representing our inner drum beat, or what I like to then take it that step further and connect with our inner heartbeat. We could take it a step further and connect it with when we were conceived and growing within our mother, and the heartbeat of our mother supporting us. So if there's any mother issues that have been happening lately, they might stir up if you want to take it to that next level. And then we could take it another level deeper to our connection with the Creator, when we were actually created as a soul, as a being, and the heartbeat of the Creator, and what that may have felt like, that, you know, that pure energy of creation. So it depends how deep you want to take this. You could just listen to the drum beat when it's being played, and that might be fine for you. But you may want to take it just that little bit deeper and strip it back just that little bit more. So it's totally up to you. So I'm feeling great here right now, ready for our connection. The energy's good. I feel it's been quite a good energy around at the moment, which is always nice. So welcome. I trust that you're feeling good. So if you're not on my healing list, if you're not one of my patrons today, you're still very welcome to listen and connect and participate in your own way. And if you are on my list, then I suggest you get yourself comfy and make sure you've got everything that you need with you, and take this experience as deeply as you can. At the very least, I would think of this as a support for you, and potentially more, an opportunity if you want it to be so. So I'm dealing with the dregs of my sage smudge stick. So this is one of the dregs, the tiny end pieces, which I've still got quite a few in there. So I'm just going to light the smudge stick now and do just a little bit of clearing before we go into connecting with everyone who's on the healing list today. I'm very excited because next month, it's September, of course, and next month I'll be doing my spring seed planting. That will be our healing event next month. So I know last year it was really popular. So what I do is I write everyone's name on little rocks, which I treat as seeds, and I'm going to plant them in my garden as I plant my potatoes ready for summer and for eating. And then later, as the potatoes grow, as they produce a crop, and I dig them up, then I also uncover our own seeds as we go. But I'll talk more about that later. That's coming up next month. So it's smudging time. So take a nice deep breath, a nice big full cleansing breath. let's take 3 big breaths. Okay, and we ask this sacred smoke to carry away all negative energies, entities, cords, hooks, attacks, and attachments. We let that stuff go. We think now about letting go of everything that that's holding us back, or everything that we're holding on to that's holding us back and that doesn't align with our highest truth. Let's let it go. And so it is. So thank you. I'll just put this out and then we'll get started. So I trust that you are feeling good. Okay, that's that. So 38 people on my healing list. Thank you so much for your support. And that's you in here. So as I said, I've got this deck here now. I'm just going to shuffle it a little bit, and then I'm going to just sort of fan it across this step. I've got a step here between you and me. So I'm just going to fan them out, and I'm going to pull a name from the bowl one at a time and pull a card for you. And then so I might place you around me in a circle. So take a nice big breath. Now, if you are on the list today and you will be receiving a card, just be open to receiving what you need. We'll see what it is and how it directly connects with, directly connects with this healing time today. So get yourself comfy, and I'll just spread these all out here across the floor, across the step. Okay, that'll make it easier. Then I can just go to the card that I'm drawn to. So I've got this bowl in my lap, and I'm just going to pick your names out, and then I'm going to drum for you. So the first person is Angela James. So Angela, take a nice big breath, and your card is the card that actually just fell out. It's the Black Panther. The Black Panther says to find acceptance. So there's something very strong about this energy, and it might be a little bit confronting too. So the black energy of the Black Panther feels confronting, it feels bold, it feels strong. It feels like it has a lot of potential. So Angela, I'll put you down here and you're in our circle. Next is Tami Dunn. Tami, we'll go straight down here. You've got harmony. So this is about balance, harmony, tuned in expression, music, and song. So this is about what I feel maintaining your balance now. So making some little adjustments to just make sure you're holding and maintaining, retaining your balance. So nice big breath, and you're also now in our circle. Next is Loretta Martin. Loretta, your card is Archangel Michael, and he says truth, protection, boundaries, and courage. So this is very much about looking at your boundaries and how healthy they are at the moment, and maybe taking some steps to reinforce or shift your boundaries a bit so it matches with your truth and is healthy for you. Just that makes sense. Okay, next is Chelsea. Chelsea Keith. Your card is the Stag. So this is lost, help, guide, path, discourage. But like I say, there's a lot of positivity in this card. So it's actually showing that your mind might not be working with you at the moment. Your mind might not be supporting your path, your getting on track. This is very much a life's path card. So if you feel like you've done something wrong or you've gone backwards or anything like that, it's just an illusion, really. Your mind is making you think that you've done something wrong or that something's not right. So just now it's about refocusing mentally. So I trust that makes sense. Thanks, Chelsea. Angie Griswold, we've got the owls for you, the power of observation. So this doesn't mean that there's no activity or no movement. This is just about observing the bigger picture and observing when the right moment is to take action. So it doesn't mean that you're not taking action, it just means you're sort of biding your time and observing for the best moment to take that action. So I place you in our circle, Angie. Thank you so much. Next is this person. I think I folded these up way too small. Sarah Jones. So Sarah, we've got this card for you. It's the Air Dragon, and it says, your mind is powerful. So let your mind become a powerful asset for you to support whatever it is you're wanting to create or do in your life. The Air Dragon, Sarah. Put you there in our circle. In fact, you're all making up our circle, is what I probably should say. Okay, Elaine Thelen. Your card is the Elementals, blessings, abundance, prayers, and opening. So this is talking about abundance being around you. And if you're not noticing it, then it's about looking at how open or closed you are to letting yourself receive. So you've got abundance everywhere, all around. Are you noticing it or not is probably what I would ask myself if I got that card. So I put you into our circle. Thank you. Next is Pamela Florea. Pamela, your card is the Shadow. This shifts something in the throat straight away as soon as I picked it up. It says shape-shifting, hidden, release, and raven. So this brings a heaviness as well, and maybe a bit of confrontation, maybe a need to let go or look at what you need to surrender, what's not working for you at the moment. But there is also great shape-shifting or transformation in this card too. So bringing light into the darkness, turning fear into love, that sort of thing. Next is Ann Osias. Ann, your card is the Penguins. It says unbreakable bond. So this is about a connection that you have with someone else that is unbreakable. So there's definitely no need to question it or seek any sort of validation. That connection, that bond that you share is real. So the Penguins, love, it feels. It's beautiful. Thanks, Marianne. Next is Matthew Keith. Not last today, Matthew. You've got the Tiger Shark, and the Tiger Shark says to open your heart. Open your heart and let your vulnerable, fragile, sensitive self be revealed. Reveal it. Open your heart in those intimate, deep moments. Let your true, inner, honest, mushy part come out. It doesn't have to come out all the time, but it feels like it just needs to be let out of the cage. So that's that. Thanks, Matthew. Trust that makes sense. Okay, next person is Jane Larson. Jane, your card is the Sea Eagle. It says reconnection. So reconnecting with the things that are important to you. Reconnecting with who you are. Reconnecting with the things that you've become disconnected from. Because reconnecting almost suggests that there's been a sense of disconnection. So whatever you feel disconnected from, maybe think about how you can reconnect with these things or let those things go if that's the case. So Jane, you're back here. I'll just move everyone around a bit. Okay, next is Elle Du Bois. Elle, your card is the Wolf, card 44, and it says instincts, moon, cycles, flow, and trust. This is very much about trusting in the cycles that are taking place in your life at the moment. So the cycles, the things that you're cycling through, the phases that you're going through. The wolf, to me, at the moment, feels like it's calling for you to trust in the flow and in the movement of your cycles. So I trust that makes sense. Thanks, Elle. Now, just going to do if you just joined in, I'm just laying this combined deck along the step here in front of me. So I'm just doing a bit of a freshen up of these. Okay, and they're laying face down. I can't see them. And next person is Leslie Laagel. Leslie, your card is this. It's Pause, card 25. It says hold, time, transition, suspension, and limbo. So this feels to me like something's on pause, or you might feel like you're in limbo at the moment. But there is great opportunity when you're feeling that to use your time to heal, to mend, to reassess, reflect on where it is you're going, what you want from your life. So there is great opportunity in the pause. So things may be temporarily on hold. That's for you, Leslie. Thank you. Next is Carol White. Carol, your card is support. Card 35, it says comfort, loved ones, reassurance. So this comes up usually when we need to know that we're loved and we're supported, and to do our best to reassure ourselves and find comfort in the supports that we do have around. So you might, it might be important for you to recognize if you're noticing where the support isn't coming from. If you're weighing too much weight on that, you might then feel unsupported. So instead of weighing up too much on where the support is lacking, you're really being encouraged to think about where the support is thriving and take your attention there. So Carol, welcome to our circle. Put you back here. Thank you. Next is Marguerite Pepper Brady. Hi, Marguerite. Your card is the solar cycle. Now that's a good question. Am I going to pull another card for these? No, I'm not. It says 24 hours past or future. So it's talking specifically about the next day. So a day, 1 day cycle of the sun being important to you at the moment. And like I said in yesterday's guidance video when this card came up, this is very much linking in with the solar plexus chakra. So it's about boosting, improving your personal power, your courage. So the light, the sun within you, allowing it to shine. So welcome to our circle, Marguerite. I'll put you back here. And next person is Kanti Devi, Wedad. Kanti Devi, take a deep breath. Your card is the wolf. Card 21, and it says your battle companion. So this is very much a supportive card. It's reminding you that you're not going through your battles alone, that you do have support, you do have a companion, if you like, that's walking beside you and walking with you. This may be an unseen companion, or it may be someone quite physical that always seems to be there. So again, noticing the support that you have and recognizing that you're not walking through this battlefield alone. So that's the wolf. Let's pop you back here. Next is Bronwyn Usher. Bronwyn, your card is the Tiger Claw, card 40, and it says stand your ground, speak, action, and courage. So this is about an assertive energy. This is about getting your claws into something. This is especially important if the air has been a bit tense between you and another person or in some type of situation lately, and that you are being called to clear the air. So this is very much assertive. It's about finding courage to say what you need to say, do what you need to do to clear the stagnant, stale, or tense air. So Tiger Claw. Back there you go. Thank you. Next is Rebecca Ross. Rebecca, your card is the doe. The doe says to feel deeply. So this is about your heightened sense of feeling, and that this has been really important at this time. And the ears of the doe really big. So also about observing, paying attention to how you feel. And that is okay for you to feel deeply at the moment. We don't always have to have words, do we, to describe how we feel. Sometimes it's not that easy to do that. So feeling and just feeling is okay. Next is Martha Samuels. Martha, your card is the chameleon, card 3, and it says give it your full attention. So it's basically talking about focusing and avoiding distractions and focusing on what it is that you're doing at the time, giving whatever it is you're focusing on your fullest attention, avoiding distractions. So thanks, Martha. Welcome to our circle. Next is Andrea Stuart. So Andrea, your card is 44, the Rainbow Serpent. And it says, take it to the next level. Take it to the next level. This is about upgrading, not settling for second best. It's about dreaming and going for those dreams. So it's very much about upgrading, moving something in your life to the next level. Maybe something that has become a bit stale or mundane. Excited up a bit. There's something exciting just even about these colours, that it takes the energy from a dull, mundane feeling to a exciting and colourful feeling. So thanks, Andrea. Next is Nicole Wiggins. Nicole, we'll go with this card for you. It's risk taking, and it says journey, unknown beginnings and confidence. So this is about stepping out into something new and going on a new adventure and allowing your confidence and your courage to carry you through those first steps. That it may not be as scary or daunting as you think going into it. So let the new adventure unfold. Enjoy, Nicole. So Isabelita Rivera, you're next. Your card is this. It's the Ammonite, and it says clearing private issues. So remembering that the things that you're dealing with, the healing that you're going through, the issues that you're facing can stay private. You don't have to announce them or broadcast them. You can keep them private and something that you deal with yourself if you need to. But don't let the there's a feeling here of, because it's private doesn't mean you need to store it inside either. So this feels like all that private, personal stuff that you've been dealing with and working out for years. It's now about letting that go and breaking that shell down. So just because you keep it private doesn't mean it needs to stay locked away. You can unlock the door and let it out and still keep it private so you can move on. So I trust that makes sense, Isabelita. Welcome to our circle. Next is Courtney Smith. Courtney, your card is the Ladybug. Nice. It says favourable time. This is what I would class as the good luck or good fortune card in the deck. So it brings a good luck energy, a sense of abundance, of things being in good flow. So that's a really nice card to get, Courtney. I love it. Welcome to our circle. Next is Allison. Allison, your card. Oh, it's the Earth Dragon. It says physical reformation. So this is about reforming, remolding, shifting, changing, improving, releasing parts of your life, parts of your body. So when I think of physical reformation, I think of your body and I think of your life. So this is a powerful card, and it talks about change basically in your body, change in your life, So really embracing your journey on this earth as well. Thanks, Allison. Next is Fiona Coughlin. Fiona, your card is the Buffalo Woman. And the Buffalo Woman says talents, gifts, skills, and recognition. This is about your hobbies, your skills, and taking them to the next level, or starting a new hobby if it's something you've been thinking about. So, giving yourself something exciting to focus on, a new sense of purpose for something also feels to be important here. And recognizing the journey that you walk, taking your power really in many ways. I see you holding and owning your staff, your personal staff. I trust that makes sense. Next is Suzie Nicholls. Suzie, your card is Gaia, card 33, and it says spring, nature, listen, life, and message. This is about stepping into nature and really listening, really connecting with the simplicity, the beauty, the sounds, the sights of nature. So if you've been thinking or talking about lately stepping out into nature, going for a nature drive or walk or something like that, then this would definitely be a sign for you to consider doing that. So welcome to our circle, Suzie. Next is Christopher Regan. Welcome, Christopher. Your card is Healed, card 34, and it says golden light, wounds, blocks, dissolve. So this is very much about physical healing, your physical body. So letting the golden light or healing light come into your body so it can heal, so it can mend, so it can replenish itself. So you're surrounded by golden light. Thanks, Christopher. So I have about 10 maybe names left. Next is Sandi Greenham. Sandi, your card is the Lotus Heart, and it says Om Mantra, meditate, reconnect, and peace. So this is about reconnecting with your heart. And this is very much the theme of what I want to be focusing on anyway with the drumming during this healing time, this healing event, is connecting with the heart. So this may be extra important for you, Sandi. Reconnecting with your heart, reconnecting with what's important to you. Sometimes we lose sight of what's important, don't we? Because other things happen or life sort of gets in the way and we lose sight of the important things. So it's good to check in with ourselves from time to time and reconnect with what it is that's important to us. And what's important to us also changes as we change and grow. So Janice Chalmers, you're now, and it's the White Tiger. I'm not pulling extra cards for featured cards. It says schedule, routine, adjustment, and management. So this is very much about looking at how you spend your time and making sure that you've assessed your priorities too, and that they're still, you're making time for them and you're not filling your time with things that are unnecessary or unimportant to you. So things that perhaps don't make your heart sing. So what do you need to adjust with your schedule, Janice? Thank you and welcome to our circle. Next is David Magness. David, welcome. Your card is this. It's stepping in and it says solo, commitment, test, allow and flow. So this is about stepping in and making a commitment usually to yourself. So a habit that you're wanting to break or something that you're wanting to apply or dedicate time to in your life. This is about making a personal agreement with yourself, a commitment to commit to this now, to commit to this new way of life or commit to this idea that you would like to implement, that sort of thing. So step in and make your commitment. Thanks, David, and welcome to our circle. Oh, I've got 3 there together. We'll go with this one. It's Zeina Baksmaty. Welcome, Zeina. Your card is the Shaman. The Shaman says solitude, grounding, privacy, mending, reassess. So this is very much about stepping into your private space. I would think of this as like our cave, our inner cave or a physical cave, to heal, to mend, to reassess, to reflect, to ponder, these types of things. So know that you're safe and you're protected while you retreat and sort out what you need to sort out. So that's the Shaman. Welcome, Zeina. Next is Kimberly Veness. So Kimberly, your card is the Eagle's Nest. The original artwork actually is just up above here for this card. It's the Eagle's Nest and it says preparation, home, waiting and soon. So this talks about changes in the home, and it also talks about your time of waiting will soon be over. So while you're waiting, you can use this time to prepare yourself. Prepare yourself for what's next. Prepare yourself by tying up loose ends, getting things organized, things that you might anticipate that you'll need, that sort of thing. So thanks, Kimberly. I trust that makes sense. Next is Kimberly Revel. Your card, Kimberly, is this. It's the seasonal cycle card and it talks about 3 months. So this is a 3-month cycle that you're in. So we're looking at all of September, all of October, all of November. So until the end of November or early into December, this is a special important cycle for you. So noticing the changes and the cycles in your own life, but also what is your plan, what's your intention for the next 3 months. You can also look back at the last 3 months and look at what cycle that you can recognize too. So thanks, Kimberly, and welcome to our circle. Next is Charley Ross. Charley, your card is the Condor, card 50, and it says to expand your horizons, to look further, look broader, look wider, look outside the box. There's a feeling of stretching your gaze, stretching your vision so that you can look for more options or better options. So be careful you're not looking at the trees and you're missing the forest. So this is very much about stepping back from the close-up of the trees and look at the bigger picture, the full scope of the forest, because there might be more for you to see than what you realize. So that's for you, Charley, and welcome to our circle. So we just have 4 left. Next is Gayle McCoy. Gayle, your card is the Temple of Maya, and it says manifestation, revelation, and purpose. This is talking very much about more of a structured, solid material, perhaps, or organic, tangible purpose that's very strong around you at the moment. So maybe think about sometimes when you're feeling lack of purpose or lack of something, it's actually pushing us or propelling us to get stronger in whatever it is that we're feeling lacking in. So for example, with this, if you're feeling lack of purpose, then that's probably an opportunity for you to reinvent or reinvigorate a stronger, more sturdier sense of purpose. So that energy is there for you to tap into. I wouldn't be surprised if you're feeling the opposite. So use the opposite, the lack of motivation or lack of purpose, if you're feeling that, to really propel you into becoming more substantial, more structured in your purpose. Find something that helps you feel a deeper sense of purpose day by day. So I trust that makes sense. Thanks, Gayle. Next is Avril Daly. So Avril, take a big breath. Oh, you've got the Spirit Dragon, and it says heightened energy. So this is the highest vibrating card in the deck. Doesn't mean it's better than any of the others. They all have their place, but it just talks about high vibrating energy, talks about abundance, things being in good flow, and really working with this energy that's available to you now. Also a heightened connection to spirit. So Avril, the spirit dragon, welcome to our circle. We've got 2 people left. Next is Amanda Sanders. And Amanda, your card is the giraffe. It says look at things differently. So the giraffe's inspiring you to look at things from other angles, especially if you feel confused or stuck. Definitely if you feel stuck, or if you are struggling to find a solution to something, it might be worth stepping back and looking at this from some other sides, some other angles. Ask yourself some other questions to help prompt you in a little bit of from a different angle with this situation. So I see this situation as like a blob in front of me, and that you might be just looking at it from this viewpoint. But if you can walk around it and look at this blob, this situation from other angles, you're going to find a different way in. So if you're feeling stuck, might be a good thing to think about. So thanks, Amanda, and welcome to our circle. Lucky last is Natalie Papp. So Natalie, your card is the butterfly. It's joy. It's simply joy. And so this is about transformation. There's a delicate energy, a delicate, tender feeling with the butterfly too. It's about spring or summertime. It's about flowers and nature, but this sort of this sense that you've recently, or you've probably been through a bit of a hard time, and I feel that you come out the cocoon as the butterfly, and it's just this sense of freedom with this. Freedom that comes with your joy. So thanks, Natalie, and welcome to our circle. So that's everyone. You're all here around me, sort of in a circle, sort of in a horseshoe. Now, before I drum, I just want to pull a healing energy card. So if you've just joined in, I sort of already have a theme sort of for the drumming, which is about the drum beat, our inner drum beat, taking it a step further, our inner heartbeat, taking it a step further, our the heartbeat of our mother when we were in the womb, growing and in our own cocoon. And also we could take it another step further, and that is the heartbeat of the Creator, when we were actually created as a soul, not only in this body, but the next step, when we were created as an actual essence, as a being. What might that have been like? So this is raw, primal creation, if we want to take it that deep. That's what I'm already feeling. So let's see what this card wants to add to our time of drumming and healing. So this is Healing Guide, and down here, it's card 35. Down here it says, open to the flow of love. Allow love to guide you with everything. So allow love to carry you into the depths that you want to go with the drum. So as I said before, if you're happy just to listen to the drum beat and that's as deep as you want to take it, that's totally fine. But if you want to follow that feeling of love and just explore the drum beat and explore what it represents further and deeper, then please do. So follow, let love guide you with everything. It says healing, inner beauty, opening the throat, the third eye chakra, and the crown. So this is very much about taking things to a new depth. It's about healing. It's about deepening our flow. It's about love. So I trust that you feel ready. I'm going to play the zebra drum, which is on the website, incidentally. I was inspired to play it. So I'm going to move over here because I'm right-handed. So take a nice big breath. I intend to drum for a good 10 minutes. So 10 minutes either side, maybe a little bit longer. So what I'm doing is I'm thinking about all of you here that are sitting around me. I'm also thinking about supporting you as you choose to take this connection and this time to the depths that you want to create or take it. So whether it's through the beating of the drum, the message that came up for you that you want to explore, or something else that's important for you. So I don't intend on talking, I just want to drum and hold this space. So enjoy. Nice big breath. There's nothing you can do wrong, so just listen at the very least. Allow the drum to take you further into yourself. nice big breath. And just take your time coming back. If you went on a bit of a meditation, just start bringing your attention and your focus back to your body, back to the room that you're in. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Open your eyes. Take some nice big breaths. And I trust you enjoyed that drumming. I love the, I think the zebra, and I wonder why I felt drawn to it. Just felt like this growing sense of strength in our individuality and really accepting who we are as a really important part of owning our position or claiming our position as the creators of our life. That honouring our uniqueness is a really essential part of that. So I could feel as I was drumming, like all of us here within this circle, growing in our sense of individuality and accepting that, which was, we were gaining strength from our uniqueness and from accepting our uniqueness. So interesting. So yeah, beautiful. I trust that you feel good and I trust you enjoyed that drumming time. So thank you so much. So, are we finishing up now? Is there something? I might pull a card getting ready to go. So next month, thank you everyone too for your support this month. It's the 30th of August 2019 as this is being recorded, so thank you for your support. So next month is there'll be another healing event similar to this, but it's going to be my annual, because I did it last year and I'll probably continue to do it every September, every spring here in the Southern Hemisphere. My garden's looking really good. The soil's looking great, and I've been nourishing and fertilizing the soil, so it feels really good. So next month in September is going to be our seed planting healing event, which will be this healing event, but it will be our seed planting focus. So as I said before, what I'll be doing is collecting a bunch of little rocks, and I'll be writing everyone who's participating your names on these rocks, and these will represent seeds. And next month when we do the healing event, we'll be outside in my garden and I'll be planting you into the garden, and this is just help you seed, germinate, birth new things in your life. And then over the months to come, we can watch the potatoes that I'll be planting at the same time. We can watch those grow and breach the soil, grow, be harvest ready. And then when I dig up my potatoes, we'll also find some of your seeds there too, which is really fun. So that will be next month. If you want to be a part of it, and you're not a part of Patreon now, then just have a look on my Patreon page. The link's in the video somewhere down here, and you can have a look. It's the $15 pledge, so you can just pledge for the month one time if you want to participate, and there's other benefits too or resources available, or you can do it on an ongoing basis. It's totally up to you. But I look forward to connecting with you next month if you're inspired to participate. Birthing new things. Spring is in the air. So thanks for joining me today. If you do want to learn more about me and the work that I do at Temple of Balance, please visit my website at templeofbalance.com.au. So I'm looking for a healing energy card to go for all of you here in my circle. It feels very nice. Oh, hello. Hi, everybody. Hi, Jen. I think it's Jen. So I'm looking for a healing energy card to go. So what do we need to know about what's next? How to implement, thanks, Martha. How to implement the changes or the things that stood out for us as individuals is this, manifest. So it's bringing ideas, projects into reality, the manifestation process, birthing the new in physical form. This is pretty much what I was just saying. The gift of life, transformation, healing, action, abundance, happiness, and the very last word is creation, which is pretty much, again, another event or another connection this month that has brought things back full circle. We had that with our healing program that I did earlier in the month. I think that was this month. Yeah, it was August. There's a couple of other things too where things just seem to come full circle. So the very last word is creation. And I pretty much started this connection, this healing event, talking about creation and taking the beat of the drum deeper into our connection with the Creator, our creation. So very interesting confirmation and full circle that's swinging back around. So this is about manifestation. Manifestation. So this is definitely about bringing our ideas into form now, about applying what we've learned, what we've discovered, what we've understood, perhaps a little bit more clearer, about how to apply this now in our life. So it can actually mean something and help us on our day-to-day, daily life journey and life experience. So manifesting our dreams, manifesting our projects, manifesting our ideas, applying them now so we can see the benefit in our life. So a perfect card to finish with, manifest. Thank you so much for joining me today. And again, thank you all for your support this month. I look forward to connecting with you again next month if you're inspired to continue being a patron or if you want to sign up. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. And I will connect with you again very soon. Thank you so much and namaste.